Ivory Fox, coming back with another episode of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Now, last episode we came up from the ladder out of the sewers. I'm assuming that's where I needed to go. There was another ladder down there that I would have liked to have checked out, but I was unaware that this would be my exit. And I really don't want to go back down there and face the glorious creature. So I'm just going to continue on from here. Hopefully I don't need anything else from down there. Nice. Alright, well, this is a dead end. Works. In the box. I'm also trying to use my oil as sparingly as possible, because I know in my first few episodes I was very, very stupid with them, just like in the most recent videos. I have not been as, I guess, caring with my tinder boxes, so I went from 20 something down to 9 in a video. Basically it took one episode for me to use over 10 tinder boxes. That's happened, I think, twice now. So only want to light up a few of these, not all of them. Now, I know there was another room up there, but I'm going to do the same thing and just continue on. This seems like this would be the way to go, and if there's any other items that I would need up in that other room. Yeah, I heard that. If there's any other items up in that other room, then I'll go back up there and grab them.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes?
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Probably not. Alright, obviously it won't budge. Alright, so, yeah, but if I need to go back up there and grab anything, I'll edit the video. With the power of editing, I'll make it to where this little thing is loud. Ugh, gross. Alright, but, yeah, no. Oh! I was about to say, I can't even get out! Oh, that scared me for a second. But through the power of editing, I can make my trip up there seem like 2 seconds to you. So, trapdoor to bring people down. Alright. Go up. Yeah. Hi.
Help me.
How are you talking? You're missing your jaw.
Next to me. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa.
Yeah.
Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say. You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes, that's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but I'll guess that by all. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago.
And how are you still alive?
Really? Then if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken arm and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Alright, so how old are you? You're obviously blind, so how are you able to follow me? I mean, I guess you
Jack,
could...
I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Ryan, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help a recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Sure. I will do just that. So now we'll, going off of this information, we'll have to find the 6 pieces of the orb. Easy enough. And Agrippa, the dying man, seeks a note written by a man named Joanne Weyer.
Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead husk for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I'm sure.
Every door is blocking the path. Well, no shit. So I'm assuming I have to use the power of steam to open it. Both doors, I'm assuming. Yep. Alright. Let us proceed. I'll light you. It's squeaky. Squeak. Alright. I'll have to open up both of those doors with the power of steam. And makes it fairly easy, I guess. There's 2 steam pipes, one going to the left and one going to the right for both doors. There's 2 sections here, so let's begin our exploration. Nope. I'm actually gonna leave you cracked so that way if I have to run in there I can hide. Part of me has a Part of me has a feeling that I'm going to open one of these and the monster's just going to be there. I'm not excited about that, but I feel like that's going to happen. Oh, nothing. There. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Oh. Bruh. I got me some meat. Open.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Who will be back? Alexander? Alright. So we gotta find a way to bring Agrippa with us. What's that about? There. Another tinderbox. I could have walked down. I didn't, or walked across. I didn't even need to. Didn't even need to go down and come back up. I don't know what you're screaming for. What are you screaming for? The fuck was that? I just saw a bunch of red show up right there. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought all the doors flung open, but it was only the bottom ones that I left open, I believe. Alright, let's see what's... Cancel?
Get her back.
Get who back? Ooh, what is this? Oh, there's a guy there. You gonna come towards me? I have an escape route. I don't think you do. Well, you wouldn't really need to escape, I guess, since you're the one that's trying to attack me. Also, I just thought about it. If,
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
come on. Go, 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 go. I'm getting chased. Fuck off. The fuck is that electricity? Alright, I guess he... Oh, there he is. But I have a small theory. The shadows that are apparently plaguing me, Daniel, my character, I feel that they were created by Alexander, and he's just using that as a ply to use me for his experiments. I think I can assume that correctly. So I guess I would use this for creating the sphere. See coming down towards me. I'm guessing he's just making his rounds, so I don't think I can make it down there before he starts walking back, because he's obviously walking back and forth. Okay, so what's down here? Okay. I don't want to read. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a falsity? I don't word correctly. Of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual. Without proper foresight, the orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I began to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Yeah, I'm not following this game at all. Hey, if you watch PewDiePie, you would know who that is. So, can't do anything with that. Let's see what's in here. And on top of to piggyback on what I had stated about PewDiePie, I never actually watched his entire playthrough. Same thing with a lot of other YouTubers. If I did happen to watch a few of their videos, I never completed them, especially on games that I intend to record or play through. I don't want things spoiled for me, so some of the jump scares, you know, will still affect me instead of, oh hey, I know there's going to be a jump scare here, I know that there's going to be a monster that'll show up here, I'm not worried about it, I'm not scared. So yeah, some weird rituals went on there, like Egyptian? Like, wasn't the original orb found in Africa? I don't 100% remember, but aren't these Egyptian hieroglyphics or some shit like that? I'm no expert on it, so don't quote me. And I have no idea where monster went. The meat sack. So let's go down here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a run-in tussle with him down here. spooky wind. Hello? Anybody home?
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
So are you warding yourself from these monsters, or is Alexander warding himself? Because I know that was Daniel's note, but are you warding yourself from them, or are you warding to protect Daniel from them? I didn't find anything down there, so I'm not 100% sure.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
You probably didn't know that you were going to be fucking murdering everybody left and right. I highly doubt that that's what he assumed. Okay, well. Can I... No? No? Alright. Oh, okay, so there's tar in there. I'm assuming that I would have to find the six pieces of the orb. But I mean, what is the purpose of this room then? Is this just to fill in space? Is this... Because I mean, there's nothing in here of use to me at all. Unless I'm just missing something, but I highly doubt that. I'll be right back. Let's see what's back here. Okay, well. I guess I was right.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Oh, how do you even know that that's gonna... Okay, the controls are a little wonky. There we go. How do you even know that killing the dude's even gonna have a positive effect on you? Like, if anything, it's gonna mess with your psyche. Okay, so I turned on those two. Okay, it was two pipes leading. Whoa.
Daniel, you have gone
The fuck
too
was
far.
that?
I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further.
The fuck are you?
I'm
What is
sorry, my
this?
friend.
Are there spiders always there? Those spiders weren't always there. There's no way that those spiders were always there. I highly doubt that. These are huge. Arachnophobia warning.
How are things coming?
Not well.
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Okay, well. Wish I went into that other room in the first place. There. Okay, so there's something moving down there. I don't even want to risk that. You can kiss my ass. That's what's back here. Transept. Hello? There's so much for me to do, but there's so little time that I can put between videos.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Alright then. Someone's being sawed to death. And the sound stops. Ooh. Look at his eye. What the fuck? Someone's enjoying themselves a little bit too much. Alright. Rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stood back and waited for the victim to drain. That's a pretty shitty way to die, if you ask me. Hey, here we go. Alright, so 6 orbs, 6 torture chambers. That makes sense. Or 6 pieces of the orb, 6 torture chambers. Makes sense. So, there was one room. I'm assuming the two separate doors have... You weren't always in that. I don't think so. Alright, so... There's... My assumption right now is... The bigger door that was on the opposite side of the way I came in is going to house the other 3.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
Ooh.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Alright, so... If I remember correctly, this was,
Please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
trying to remember. Is there no picture for this one? No? Okay. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the name of it, but it was something horse, and then they would sit the person on here and counterweight their legs and basically force them to go further down onto it, splitting them in half. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. So... orb? Where's my piece of orb? No? There it is, trying to hide that shit from me. Alright. So, there's 2 pieces. I need 4 more. That one, it wasn't exactly the same as what I was trying to explain, but it's close enough. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. So either the other 3 are up there, or the other 3 are in the other room that I was at. Let's see what's in this one.
Maybe she knows.
Maybe she does know. What does she know? The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the man contemplated their next step. The men. Yeah, so basically breaking her arms. Why did that move? There's literally no reason for that to move. I really didn't even need to do that either unless that caused this to reappear. Alright, onward. Sorry if I also sound tired. It's almost 2:30, 3:30, 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's the weekend, which is also why I'm able to make these videos, because I'm not working right now. I usually work night shifts, so. Jesus. Alexander, I'm assuming. What is in here? Oil. Give me that shit. Get out of here. Alright, got some string. Okay, I'm not reading all of this, so I'll let you guys pause this if you feel the need to read it. I'm just not that invested into the story to spend that much time in one spot, that much time reading. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Okay, so that just proved my point. The other 3 torture chambers are behind the other door, and I was right. I was right. It's not there anymore. That's a little creepy. I got goosebumps now. I'm gonna make this video a little bit longer because nothing really eventful has happened during this episode, or at least the first half of this episode. If this video is not longer, I will edit out the short parts. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's down here. Might as well, right? Turn this all the way up. String. Oh. Oh, meat. There we go. Alright, let's see what this does. Unless there's something I'm supposed to put on that. I don't think so. Nope. Ah, got me a biggin. Got me a biggin. Gotta reel me in. Give me that. Thank you. Alright, let's see.
Ah, you again. You seem to have found all the ball pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Yeah. That's what I plan on doing. Don't tell me what to do, bruh. Remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir. Well, it's... Alright, well... I am gonna go ahead and leave this episode here, guys.
Good to see. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
I'm starting to like you a little bit more, Agrippa. But, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. Coming up on 34 something minutes now. I'm probably gonna edit this down to maybe 20, 25, just for my own benefit, and to, I guess, try and make this episode a little more enjoyable, I guess. I feel like maybe the first half wasn't as adventurous or as enjoyable, but as always, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps. Leave me any tips and criticisms, anything that I can do to make this channel grow and to bring you better quality content. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.